Okay. Okay. What about your brand? So, what is the brand? Do you call it SP Mecano or is it Saj?
Oh, no, no, it's SP Mecano. Honestly, it's funny. It's my best friend when I was coming up with the business. He's a very like entrepreneur type of person and very like artistic, and he thinks differently than other people. So I asked him to try and come up with a name for me, help me, and a logo actually. And he came up with a name for me, and like I think it was like maybe like the third one that he gave me, and I was like, oh, brilliant, that's amazing, because obviously here in Quebec we have to have it in French as well, right? So SP is just initials of my name, and then Mécano is like a French slang for mechanic, and then mobile is the same in French, mobile. So it worked out perfectly. So that's pretty much where I got that name from. It was actually my best friend that actually helped me figure that out. And it
Okay,
kind of rolls
nice.
off your tongue a little bit, so I kind of liked it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I noticed too
Yeah,
when I first read it. It's like, hey, that's language neutral, man.
yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
it's not like a general. It's not like a common garage name. Like most garages are like Mécanique Martin or Mécanique something or something like that. This is like a very like slang type of name a little bit. So I think it kind of differentiates from other garages a little bit.
And what do you want your brand to be known for the most?
So like the main things that I try to base myself off of is being honest, because in our profession we are known as not honest people apparently, which I hear all the time, and I've experienced it firsthand. I've worked in garages where I've seen people get ripped off, and I have to go do that job, but I don't have any say in it. I'm just doing the job. I don't sell the job. So I've seen that. And that's one of the reasons why I actually quit one of my jobs was the honesty part of it, and then transparency. Like with pricing. Like a lot of people ask me like, oh, what do you charge per hour? What do you charge per hour? And I always tell them like, no, I don't charge per hour. I charge per job. So based off the degree of difficulty of the job, that's what I charge. So whether that job I tell you it takes 2 hours, if it takes me 5 hours, I'm still not going to charge you any extra. It's always going to be the same price. So I think honesty and transparency is one of the main things, and good customer service, because that goes a long way.
Okay. Well, I certainly saw the last one you mentioned, the last experience I had with you. But the other two, you're as a mechanic. I think you alluded to it. It's you're guilty until proven innocent on this
Pretty
one.
much, yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, that's why, like in my system, how I do it, like if someone tells me like, "Oh, I think my brakes are shot," I go to their house. When I in my system, like I provide inspection sheets and all that stuff. So in the inspection sheet, I provide pictures, I provide videos. So just yesterday, I had a car where I had to check front brakes, and I saw the pads were finished. So I took pictures of the pads. Then I also took a video of me trying to compress the caliper back in to see if the caliper was seized or not. So they could see me physically doing it in the inspection sheets. So they know that, okay, this guy's not just telling me, oh, you need to replace this, 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 this. He's actually showing me that, okay, like this is why it's no good, and this photo proves that, or this video proves that. So that's and honestly, I've gotten a lot of feedback on that, like the transparency in what I do on their car and what I find. People seem to love it, because it seems a common experience is going to the garage for an oil change or a tire change, and then finding out you need 2,000 or $1,500 worth of repairs, and they don't tell you why. They just tell you, "Yep, this is no good. This is no good. This is no good." So I don't want to run my business like that. I want people to be able to trust me and to be able to know what's being fixed and why it's fixed.
Do you get some hate from your some people in your industry for that?
Not really that much. I have recently, but I honestly I try not to focus my energy on that, because it's not worth it. Like people can say whatever they want to say. They can comment whatever they want to comment or put reactions on Facebook or whatever. I don't really care, because in the end, like my business is working for me. So I'm doing what I need to do, and my customers are happy. So that's the main thing.
You must have some thick skin, though. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes it's hard. Like it does bother me. If I see someone say something bad or whatever. Honestly, I mean, if you go based off my Google reviews, like I haven't really had any bad experiences so far. God forbid. So I haven't had any bad experiences, but I do have some other competitors who are trying to, throw shade on my name type of thing. Why? I don't know. I don't know if I did something to these people, or I don't know what it is there. It's probably just because, they see me advertising and it's competition. But like when I see other people post on Facebook about garages, or that they're a mobile mechanic, or they do mechanics or whatever, I always try to go and like that post, and or react to that post, because there's more than enough cars for everyone to get business. Like it, you know, it's not like we're in a market where there's no cars around and we need to desperately find customers. There's more than enough cars to be fixed to go to other mobile mechanics, other garages. And like the way I see it is, if I do a job, if someone calls me to do a job, and let's say like I don't have time to do that job, I'd like to have a reference to give to someone else. If someone else can make that money, great, and build that person's business. So I've seen quite a few really reputable mobile mechanics and garages that post on Facebook in the same pages as me. And even if I'm advertising, I'll like their comment and everything. Just, you got to support other people too. It's not an easy industry to get into, and if you have other people trying to drag you down, it makes it a lot harder. So I always try and support other people too.